Oh shit! Welcome to episode 6. I'm
No, wait.
Isaac. That's the
I'm
wait.
not ready.
What? You don't?
First
That's
off, we gotta get a topic.
that's Ryan. Topic is. Why don't we go cars? We can go cars. We can go topic cars.
Fuck cars.
So, fuck cars. Okay. Because we're just gonna get into an argument about like GM being shit. You own a GM, and I don't like GM. I prefer. You don't care about
There's
cars.
no brand loyalty when it comes to vehicles. If it fucking moves and moves.
Really? You don't have brand loyalty? I kind of do, and I kind of don't.
I don't like Asian cars.
Really? See, I do. I think Toyotas are like the best car in the world. They don't break down.
I'm a muscle car kind of guy. I'm like a old school kind of.
You're like I love my alternator running out and not being able to turn corners kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm going straight.
I got straight
Who
through that.
needs turns? They're all right angles anyways.
I'm going straight through that veranda.
Oh.
Oh shit!
I
No.
had no brakes in my car, okay? I found out later I literally didn't have brakes.
Oh right, that'll do it.
Apparently there was like a little hole in the line. The guy didn't tell me that. They just like oil sprayed over it so it held for a certain amount of time and then it gave out lightly.
I had that problem with one of my I had that problem with one of my old cars actually. It had a brake leak and then all of a sudden I had no brakes and I was going down a very steep hill, and I had to use the handbrake to stop myself from moving, and I got myself quickly down to the brake
Well,
shop.
I was also here's a topic we can talk about. My fucking schizotypal personality disorder.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Should we bring that up?
Why not? Let's talk deep.
We talk about the state of fucking the Canadian Mental Health Association and the amount of shit that they fucking do.
Okay, I'm calling episode 6 Deep Inside Ryan.
Oh God.
Oh shit! As bad as that sounds, I guess it's kind of interesting. So yeah, because I told my mum what it was and stuff, and she's
Because it's gonna be like an interview.
it's gonna be an interview. I've told my mum about it and stuff, and she's like, okay, well, I want to find out more about it and how it works and stuff.
Where's your mom?
She's actually not here. She's staying. This is a long story. She's staying at my ex-girlfriend's house with my son, while my ex-girlfriend is out of town. Gives her somewhere for herself. She's living here with me is probably fucking chaotic for her.
I can imagine.
I'm not a very tidy person. I'm like, oh,
no.
that thing fell on the floor. It's fine. I'll get it later. And like a later is like a week later. So she's having a few problems with that and the fact that she's living away from her partner and stuff. And she's sort of found out that it's going to be like a minimum of 6 months she's going to be here for. So she's not over the moon about that. So she's staying at my girlfriend's house for a week. It's good. My ex-girlfriend's house for a week. Anyway, she knows about your schizotypal personality disorder, and she's going to do some research on it and probably tell me all about it anyway, but you tell me what you know about it. So, start with sleeping.
What do I know about it?
Yeah.
Sleeping. My sleeping's a whole separate issue.
Oh, is it different? Is it a different issue?
It could be connected with the bipolar though, because when I'm in my mania, my brain. You ever seen those like So here's like the basic thing for like someone without bipolar, right? Let me see if I can do this properly with my hands here. Or if I had a piece of paper, I do not have a piece of paper. So here's like the normal line for like your energy as a normal person, right? It kind of goes like this.
Throughout the day? Throughout the day or?
Throughout the day, throughout the months, throughout the years, kind of goes along a straight line like that, right? Now someone with bipolar, it does this.
Oh yeah.
Get that? So you get like a lot of alcoholism, a lot of suicides, and a lot of misdiagnosed things that go on with bipolar. Like I'm not even 100% sold on this. What I have.
I know quite a bit about bipolar because my ex-girlfriend is bipolar and she is very much up and down. There'll be weeks where she's all energized and ready to do life and do shit and fucking break ground with businesses and shit, and then Like I'm pretty sure a cycle's about every 3 months. Every 3 months she'll just crash and fucking burn. She'll be gone. She'll be like
That's yeah,
sleeping like 20 hours a day, staying in bed 20 hours a day, and just getting out to
dude.
eat.
It's a nightmare. When
Yeah,
you hit those lows, it's so bad. Like that's those times when like you don't see me even on the computer at all. Like you don't see me for like a good solid fucking week.
like
You
a
know what I
week.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I literally can't do anything.
You can't
Like
like.
I don't know how to describe it. It's not that I don't want to do anything. It's that like there's no energy
Mm.
to
That's the
pull
best.
from.
That's the
There's like
best way I've
nothing
heard it.
there.
That's the best way I've heard it described. Is that basically you don't have enthusiasm to do anything whatsoever, and it's not because you don't want to.
It's like the
Just
endorphins
yeah,
completely leave your brain.
yeah.
Nothing entertains you. Nothing keeps your attention. Nothing. Excuse me.
It is sometimes
Nothing
links.
is appealing. Nothing is appealing. Sometimes you don't eat.
Yeah,
You don't sleep. But like when I'm in my down, that's a lot of times when I can't sleep, right? So like I'll literally just sit in bed as long as I fucking can.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And just dealing with daily fucking things, phone calls, like when I'm in my downs. I can't even answer the fucking phone sometimes.
Jesus,
Like I can't even answer the fucking phone.
sometimes
I
I
can't
can't.
even reply to a message that you like. Say you sent me a message on Discord or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't even bring myself to reply to it. You know what I mean?
yeah. So
And that's
usually,
not me because, like, you've known me for how long? We've been talking to each other already?
I've
Like
known you for at
two
least
years, couple
two
of years.
years. Yeah, I've known you long enough to send you $800 back that you sent me accidentally.
Yeah,
If you were Colton, I'd probably have just kept the money. Colton, don't send me
yeah.
$800. I will keep it. If you happen to watch
Well,
this,
we've had some trust building things that have gone on between us too. So it's like, we
yeah,
talked very in depth and stuff. So you know who I am for the most part. You know what I mean?
absolutely. To the point where I
Like who I
probably
am on here to you is exactly who the fuck I am
in
all
real
the
life
fucking time.
there's no fake shit. Yeah, absolutely.
The
I
only thing
don't.
you miss, you don't see the downs and the ups. You see the ups
I only
and the
see the
normals,
yeah.
but you don't see the downs. You don't see what's hard to live with me. You
I
know
think
what I mean? 'Cause
I
I'm
think I
sort
have
of a very
heard
easygoing guy and shit.
I have heard the
But
occasional
what?
down. I have heard the occasional downs, and I have like witnessed a few things where you've accidentally left your mic on or something like that. But other than that, yeah, no, I don't. I don't see the times where you're like not energized enough to get out of bed to go on the computer or anything like that. I haven't seen
No,
those.
I literally won't even like. Sometimes, like it's fucked up as this is. Even going and getting up and going into the shower when you're like that
Yeah,
is like a fucking nightmare. Like you just don't want to do it. It's so hard to describe because even right now, as I'm describing it to you, like I can't even bring back the feelings when I'm like that.
yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
almost like wipes your feelings, like your memory of those feelings as well. A little bit like pregnancy and birth giving apparently does that too. Woman gives birth, they don't actually remember all of the
Well,
details and
yeah,
how
it's also
painful it was.
hormones, right? Same thing with the bipolar. Like sex drive changes. Like you won't even want to be fucking touched. Sometimes like I don't even like this fucking camera on me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like for example, like my Facebook. You look through my Facebook. How many actual pictures of me where I'm looking at the camera knowingly that this is a fucking picture being taken? Like how
Yeah.
many of those are there on there?
There's like maybe 10 of you taking the
There's
piss.
no pictures of me and my girlfriend or me and my kids. Like there's hardly any. The ones that are there are very few and far between.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
there's something about fucking cameras. I don't know if this is every bipolar.
And they're from years ago before it sort of I guess before it escalated. Has it escalated in your adulthood or since?
It's definitely gotten worse because it's gotten easier to isolate.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you're a kid, you're sort of forced to go to school and this and that. And I had problems going to high school, this and that. Like I got kicked out of schools for behavior thing. I like the only reason I passed any courses is because I would get near perfects on my tests, 90s and up. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't do a lick of homework.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
No, I did the same.
Sometimes
I
I'd
did
even
very
do the
similar.
homework, but I wouldn't bring it to class.
Yeah. You just
Like how
forget.
fucked up is that?
Well, you just forget, or you'd fucking just couldn't.
I'm not that I would forget. Like I would do it, and I would leave it at home
What, intentionally? Because they didn't want them to know that
intentionally. This is like young age. I'm talking like grade 2, 3, 4. Like I like presentation stuff. Like I can go up in front of anybody and talk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can't really speak because I never did homework either. I refused to. I was like, fuck that. I go to school 8 hours a day. I don't want to go home and have to do schoolwork there too. That, in my opinion, is
Yeah.
bullshit. You should
But
be
then
out there.
everyone's opinion of me, like online and stuff, is like I just want attention. I just want everyone to look at me and this and that. You know what I
It's
mean? Like
complete
that's what,
opposite.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm leader of communities and stuff like that, or used to be, or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like that guy who like can't talk in front of a group of people. Nowadays, I've talked in front of groups of fucking 200 people.
Yeah.
Like that's when I finished this program. Like when I was fucking 19 or something like that. And the graduation, you had to. Where are you going?
I've got really small shorts on. I'm
Wow.
just getting a drink of water. I think this is still good.
Anyways, what was I saying?
High school speeches, presentations.
Oh yeah, like you would never have never thought that I was the kind of guy that couldn't do those things. Do you know what I mean?
You bring yourself across. Actually, speaking of people's perception on your personalities, I was told recently that I'm like a fake cool guy, and because I'll admit I have mild social anxiety problems, where I don't really feel comfortable in large groups or being myself in large groups. So I put on this persona of like over the top cocky, like overly look how cool I am kind of guy, because I can't deal with everybody in my own personality, so I have to make up a personality for myself for social groups. Which is what I've been told recently from my friends is like it's that's why they don't
That's why we said you had Asperger's.
they don't not like me. They just that's why they thought I had Asperger's. I just put on this I don't give a fuck, like
that's why I said you don't take this the wrong way, Isaac.
Yeah. Asperger's, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Possibly. So I am very low on empathy and I really don't care for many people, but at the same time I do. It's really weird. I don't know how it works.
It's weird too. Like I don't give a fuck about people, but there's a difference between not giving a fuck and common decency.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'll always hold a fucking door for somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll always say fucking excuse me. Like I don't think like I'm better than anybody in that sense. You know what I mean? Like I'll always hold a fucking door. Always do this. I think people are fucking assholes who are completely in their own fucking world who like, I'm using the door example a lot here, but walk through a fucking door and just let it walk right behind them without even fucking looking who's behind them. Yeah,
that's over.
Like nothing matters what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
simple things like when you walk into a grocery store. You know how they have those things that open like that?
Yeah.
Like you walk through your cart and your cart bangs them and then shut like that, so you can't go back through.
Yeah.
People will walk through and just let those fucking things just slam back and whoever's behind them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Why the fuck you do that?
We actually don't have those in New Zealand anymore, actually, that I can think about.
When my ex was pregnant, and we lived in Toronto, speaking of this ignorant shit, my ex was pregnant, we lived in Toronto. We were fucking, like, it was fucking winter, freezing fucking cold. The snow was like 3 feet fucking high. It was terrible out, okay? The streetcars and the public transportation in Toronto is mint. Like it is every 5 minutes, up, down, left, right. You don't even need to look at a schedule or a route or anything. Because if you need to go north, there's something coming north on that street.
Yeah.
You need to go. There's something going east. You know what I mean? Just get on it. And it's the streetcars, the subway, and anyways, whatever. So we're going to downtown Toronto. There's streetcars. Like literally, you can look out the back window and see another streetcar. And it's a snowstorm. My girlfriend's pregnant. She's like 8 months pregnant at this point, I think, maybe 7. She was fucking huge. We get on the streetcar and like people, like I don't mean to fucking point them out, but a lot of immigrants.
Yeah.
Elbowing and fucking like ready to fucking throw down to get on this fucking streetcar. You can literally look out the window and there's another one down the street.
Right there.
This lady was sitting on the streetcar. Like we were gonna get off, but my girlfriend was pregnant. We were just been walking and like she didn't want to fucking walk anymore. You know, like understandable. Yeah. I almost wanted to get off. This fucking woman's trying to get on the streetcar with a carrot with a baby on it. Okay, like a newborn baby out in a fucking snowstorm. This
That's
little
ridiculous.
Asian lady.
Yeah.
And no one's fucking moving. No one's moving. At this point, me and my girlfriend had already been like shuffled in the back. Like we're standing up in the back aisle. You know what I mean? Like back. Like for me to get out there to help would be more of a fucking hassle than for these people just to
Move out of the way, yeah. Somebody get out of your freaking
Dude, and
seat.
they literally just stood in their fucking way, and they wouldn't get off the cart. They literally stand there. The doors can't even close. And he's like, "Someone's got to get off. Like you've got to fucking get off." And there's like, you can look out the back window. There's another streetcar, dude. Like it was literally 2 minutes down the road.
That's ridiculous, and nobody wanted to get off.
No, and then when someone did get off, they basically fucking like just tackled this woman to get out.
Oh my god!
You know, like just like trampled right over because eventually people did get off and move so the woman could get on with the baby carriage because like fucking are you serious? You're standing right by the door and she's already in the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, she's gonna
she's
get
already
baby.
in the door.
Baby's gonna get out of the cold.
Yeah, so after a bunch of people give him the fucking dirty stink eye for standing there, like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, it's finally two fucking.
Some people are fucking rude, eh? Some people just
East Indian guys.
People just need to accidentally drink bleach because they didn't read the safety instructions or something.
Dude, I was like thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? Like when they went to get off this fucking car with because the woman finally got on, they went to get off. Like they basically pushed her fucking car over.
That's ridiculous, and that was with the baby in it.
Like they did. Like my ex, they yelled something at them. Yeah, I think she yelled, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Should we focus on the actual topic again? You have
back with the bipolar.
Back to the bipolar. You don't have.
Once I get going, it's hard for me to rein in.
It is. It's so funny, but it's good at the same time because it gives us content, I guess, in a sense.
Oh, I'll go off for fucking an hour about this shit if I'm not stopped. Now I'm all riled up about fucking ignorant people.
Oh yeah.
Or you know what kills me? Speaking of this thing, people that play lottery at 8:30 in the morning.
Wow.
At a convenience store. What are you doing?
No.
What do you do? It's 8:30. People are trying to go to work. You know what I mean? People have things to do at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. We don't really have a huge issue with lottery over in New Zealand. There's only one lottery company that does one draw. I think they do it on a Wednesday and a Saturday. But gambling, a lot of gambling happens here in pubs. I don't know if you guys have pubs and bars over there, but pubs and bars, they have this little fucking poker machines.
I live in the city with one of the highest concentrations of bars.
In the area. In that case, you know exactly what a bar is. You just don't go
to rehab up the street.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a shitload of gambling over here that fucking destroys people's lives. I watch people go in there and just pump hundreds and hundreds of dollars in a machine thinking they're gonna win this $800 jackpot.
Anyways, back to the fucking bipolar.
Back to the bipolar.
What are we talking about? What was the next thing? Okay. Continue your questioning.
Okay. So we started off with sleeping. Public situations, you're fine though, right? Relatively, unless you're having a down.
No, I don't like being around people. I don't like being around people.
Which explains why you're 90% of the time you're at home.
Which explains why I'm always right here. I can deal with this talking to you right now like this because I'm not at your house. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it would be like if I was to come over to visit for like a week.
Oh, I'd be right bent out of shape.
Really? That's a real shame because
not if you were the kind of person that couldn't deal with certain things. Like, you know, some people can't sit in the same room and not talk and they find that fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Things like that aren't awkward to me. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just don't have shit to say.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? But I can feel that awkwardness from other people. Like, I don't have to say the same social things. It's like sometimes I just don't have shit to say. You know what I mean? Yeah. It doesn't mean I'm like overthinking my thoughts or this. Sometimes I don't have anything to say about. And that small talk shit. I can't do it. I can't do the hey, how are you? How are the kids? Like, you know, me and you never fucking say that to each other.
It's just bullshit. It's just making up a reason to talk to another person. It's like, a good example of that is my dad. Every time he texts me, hey Isaac, how are you? How's Ty? How's Emily? And I'm like, you asked me
because he feels like inside as a normal human being, normal people want that attention. Like if you were normal, which you're not, then that would matter to you that your dad's not asking about your kids, and this would be a big fucking thing. But to me and you, we know that like you really don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like we do, but we don't.
When you get a message getting asked about it every fucking day or every 2 days, it's like he's the same as he was the last time you asked, which was 2 days ago. I'm the same as I was 2 days ago when you last asked me how I was too. So everyone's the same. It's all the same. Like ask me next year. And then I'll give you some new answers, but Yeah.
It's weird. You know, I'll talk about my kids all the fucking time. Like, I love my kids. It's not that I don't love them. Here they are.
Yeah.
They're
You just don't need an hourly update,
up
even though
there.
it's not hourly. But there they are, cuties. One of them's Emily,
Yeah.
right? One of their names is Emily, right?
Yeah.
That's
The
right.
one doing the hip thing. This one's Emily, and the other one's Serena.
What is that, Serena?
But
Wait, did you say
Serena, yeah.
Serena? Isn't it the fucking the plant? The plant fucking alien off of Men in Black?
What? It's not why she was named that.
No, I know. It is. It's Serena. How's it spelled? Oh no, it's Serlina. Don't worry. It's different.
Serena, yeah.
Serlina.
Fuck.
It's like Jesus. Well, actually, my boy got his name from Fight Club. Believe it or not, Tyler Durden.
We were actually gonna name Emily a different name, but then my ex's mom had a baby and named her that name.
Oh yeah. That's why I didn't name my son Tyler, because my brother, my stepbrother, who's not actually my stepbrother anymore, he named one of his sons Tyler, and I was like, fuck it. I wonder if he
You
named
see what
his
happens
son.
with the bipolar? I'm in like a mania mode. I'm not in a mania right now. I'm gonna call it a mania. I call it more of a normal level right now.
You're at
We
normal.
keep getting so far fucking off the topic.
You just went from I'm in a mania to I'm in a normal situation.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now.
But no,
medication.
I'm bad with topics too. I can't. This is why we're calling it thought topic, because our fucking thoughts are all over. We should call it ping topic. We're pinging it all over the place. But no, name sort of said already.
That was fucking terrible.
What? Ping topic? Because that shit's
Oh.
pinging. That kind of makes it sound like we're on drugs. We're not on drugs, are we, Ryan, tobacco smoker?
The fuck? I always.
Schizotypal tobacco smoker. Isaac Vapor. Not.
And if you notice, I smoke like fucking crazy. I always have a cigarette in my mouth.
But you're kind of lucky where you live. It's not as expensive as it can be. Just hope the government
Oh, dude,
doesn't.
it's stupid expensive. It's just my nerves. I can't take it. I don't even know how to describe it, but I can't take it. I can't. I just can't.
Can't take it.
You know what kills me? Waiting for other people is something inside of me. I get this anxiety.
Oh yes, I
And
can
it's
actually
just
relate
like,
to that.
It's unbearable. It's unfucking bearable.
I can definitely relate to that. Whenever I this is why I pick up my son and drop him off now, because when somebody's coming to visit me or coming to pick something up or coming to pick up my son or whatever, I just get this horrible like I have to stay here and I can't do anything feeling like I'm fucking stuck here until this person gets here. And like 9 times out of 10, I know what time they're turning up, or I know roughly what time they're going to turn up. But if somebody says, "Hey, I'll come over," I'm like, "Cool, what time?" I don't know what time yet. I'm just going to figure out my schedule, and then I'll just be there when I'm there. And I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And then I'm just like sitting there, like looking at. I honestly, I'll sit in the lounge room and I'll just look out the window every fucking 5 seconds and be like, "Is that them? Is that them?" Like, and I'm just.
I literally need
stuck
like
in a loop.
day advance, like timing thing.
I need like an exact
my
time.
My younger daughter lives with her mom, right?
Yeah.
And she does this thing where she just be like, and she knows I'm at home. Like, she knows I'm at home all the time.
Yeah. We should
Don't
go.
do
Hey,
anything.
are you gonna be home? I'm gonna be over. Around
Yeah, I should be like, hey, can you take the kid? And like this anxiety strikes me because I wasn't prepared for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wasn't mentally prepared for the kid to be over, so I have to like be like, and it's not like I can't just say no to her. I don't know why, because if I said that to her, she's fine. She's not the problem at all. It's all in my fucking head. It's like I have to think of like why can't I have to think of a good fucking reason? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't just say I'm not ready. You know, because I should be ready at this point. I decided to have a fucking kid. I should be fucking responsible.
Exactly.
At any fucking point in the day to take care of it, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not she.
That's theoretically. I mean, all these parenting books and if you've got a child, you should be ready for having a child and blah blah. That's really comes down to the person. I mean, everybody needs a break. I don't know I don't know anyone who's the perfect parent.
Oh, that was the thing too. Like me and with the get a babysitter and stuff. The first time for the girls was like I felt like we're doing something wrong. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Nobody has their kids 24 hours a day, 365. It's fucking.
No, but
It's insane.
as a young parent, you think that every parent has their children all the time. And like
Yeah,
I'm getting to a position where I'm going to have my son full time within the next 6 months at some point. I will have him every day of the week in my care, but that doesn't mean it has to be in my care. Like, he doesn't have to be attached to me. He's not like a new growth out of my body that I have to have around 24/7. He's like,
yeah.
okay, so he lives from my
So
house.
imagine all that though. But on top of that, when dealing with having the kids with bipolar and with the schizotypal personality disorder, one of the main things of that is you don't create the same relationships
Yeah,
that other people do in the what's the word in the
parenting industry,
in like the normal way. You know
society,
what I
in
mean?
society.
Like most people, like say me and you talk every day, all day long for the longest time. People get like an attachment at that point, right? So if you just disappeared, normally people would be like, "What the fuck? Where'd he go?" You know what I mean? Like, where's my friend at, kind of thing. But like, you could disappear, and we can talk again 6 months later, right from that fucking point where we left off at. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I think we've done that. Even I left.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. But like, that's the way I am with people. Like those relationships are different in my head. Do you know what I mean?
I don't
Most
think
people
we can
need
do
like
that
a
now.
maintenance, like an upkeep. You know what I mean? Like a call. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. No,
But to
actually,
me,
I
it's
do
like
know
that shit doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I can have somebody not call me for 6 months and then be like, hey, like, yo, what's up? And it would be completely fine with me. But for normal people, that's not how they operate, I guess.
Actually, a good point there would be like, for example, my cousins. Me and my cousins were very close when we were younger. We spent like almost every day. Ah, true, but I hadn't had any contact with them for about a year and a half, 2 years even, and then all of a sudden I got a phone call. I was like, oh, cool, my cousin's calling me. Cool, we'll have a chat. And he was actually only calling me to see if I could pick up and parcel him an item that he'd bought from the town that I was living in up to where he was living. And I was like, well, that's pretty fucking rude. But yeah, friend.
See, but that's a normal person reaction. I wouldn't even fucking think that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That is a normal person.
Like a normal person thinks, oh, he's just calling me for something, whatever, blah blah blah. Like I don't think anyone like calls me unless they want something in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I never want anything out of you.
No.
Not to
like,
yeah.
It's like when people are calling me in like real life.
Yeah.
They're calling me because they want something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not necessarily saying that's a negative thing. I'm not saying like, oh, they only call me if they want something, blah blah blah. Because like in my head, that's fine. People like that's we know each other. You know me. If I can help you, I'll help. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I am. But like I don't understand that there's like this whole other that little talk like, hey, how are you? Blah blah blah. And I've tried that, but it feels so fucking fake.
It feels so forced. It does feel a bit forced.
And I've tried to do it, and it didn't fucking change anything anyways, because like there's this personality thing that I have. I have very incorrect interpretations of things sometimes. Like remember when we got to that big fight during that thing we were doing at one time?
What big fight? Was it where you killed me?
No. Not that time. Not that time.
What other
time when like I got really hostile all of a sudden for no reason while we were doing that raid with like everybody.
Yes, I remember. And you left.
I got real hostile for like no fucking reason. And when I watched it back the next day, I was like, get rid of that. And I explained what that was.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yep.
Yeah, that's like sometimes what'll happen. I'll get like paranoid almost, where like my interpretation of what's going on is almost like an attack, as opposed to just normal chit chat. And normally I'm super fucking chill. I can take all the jokes in the world, this and that. But there's something that doesn't happen often. What happened there.
And that was just one. That was just like something went off in your head, and some connection didn't connect in your brain, and it was just like boom.
Yeah, something weird happened, and when I watched that back over, and I told you, like I've done that before.
Because basically that's what bipolar does, right? It doesn't like signals in your brain don't connect properly. Signals that get sent from one side of the brain to the other don't connect.
Yeah, it's like a chemical imbalance, or everything's going like this, wishy-washy all the time, right?
Yeah.
And because of the fact they don't know what medication helps which patients with what dosages and amounts, they're always like throwing things at you, and I don't
instead of doing instead of doing like a proper.
If you know people that have mental like chemical imbalances, and you're constantly giving them new concoctions of medication, without anything else, just throw medication at them and talk to them for 5 fucking minutes and say you'll be okay, just take more of this or take less of that, it really doesn't help. You know what I mean?
And that's where medical marijuana probably is a really good fucking medicine for that sort of thing, to be honest.
Well, what it does is it stops a lot of the like when I go into my mania modes, I won't remember days. I like every day sort of like melds in with each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you see me like that, where it's like I'm just talking, and I don't fucking like.
Then I'll go for like 2 days or some shit. I'll come back on, and you'll be talking about the same shit.
Still be on.
You'll still be on, and you'll still be talking about the same shit that we were talking about like 20, 24, 48 hours beforehand.
Yeah, it's like something you'll like get my like I'll just be focused on one fucking thing for like days. There used to be this thing where like if something happened, I couldn't. Like I can't let little things go a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like, say like me and you were at a bar and like you made a comment to me like drunkenly, you totally forget about it. But like for 2 days, I'll be thinking, why the fuck didn't I punch that motherfucker in the face?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I don't act on things like that, like when stupid shit.
It's sort of an excessive excessive version of like, oh, this argument that I just had, I could have said this or I could have said this, and you might think about it for like 20 minutes after the argument.
No, it's like plotting, dude. It's like I'm gonna ruin this person's fucking life. Like it's sickening. Like it's fucked up.
That's awesome.
I've done like when I was younger, I used to do a lot of stupid shit. The last like let's say 5 years or so, I haven't done anything too retarded, but I started sleepwalking. That's a newer thing.
Recently.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I actually sleepwalking. You see that? I broke a glass while I was sleepwalking.
Oh, is that what you did? Okay.
Yeah, and it cut my arm right open. And I just went back to bed like it was nothing.
What did you have, like medical attention or stitches for that, or I can't see any holes from stitches?
No, it's just
like a deep scratch.
Yeah. Because the rack for the dishes is on the side here, so I kept putting my arm in, and it was broken over here.
No.
Yeah, like that's like scarred over, like that's old.
All right. One thing I did, and I've kind of stopped it recently. I don't know if I don't think I still do it anymore. I had a talk about it yesterday. Apparently I don't do it anymore. Sexsomnia is actually really bad. I get it quite bad. Sexsomnia.
What's that?
It's where you actually like try to have sex in your sleep, and like while you're sleeping, and if you've got a partner in bed, you try and have sex with them. It's you're gonna laugh. It's actually
fucked up, bro.
It is, and you wake up and you're like, "Why am I so tired? I had like a solid like 10 hours sleep." And then your girlfriend's like, "You kept me up all night trying to fuck me," and I'm like, "No, I didn't." And they're like, "Yes, you did. you did. You did you put your fingers in all the places," and I said no, and you kept going. And I was like, "Well, I was asleep, so I don't know what I don't know what you did." But yeah, and it's happened a lot. Like I've had I've had sleepovers like friends, like female friends' houses, and I've been like, "Hey, just a heads up, I'm not attracted. Oh, I'm like you're good looking, but I'm not like physically attracted to you like that. I'm not interested. But if I do this, just be warned. It's just like some weird shit that I have going on with me. I've been told that I try and sleep with people while I'm asleep, so just be careful." And
you want to come visit?
I have kids. We won't be top and tailing or anything like that. No, I don't get up and go and find someone to screw. I just like, if someone's in bed with me, I'm probably going to be groping them in some sort of way. Or, yeah, trying to do shit. It's weird. My girlfriend, my current
I think everyone has dreams like that, though. But maybe if it's like
my current girlfriend likes it. I'll wake up in the morning and she'll be like, "Oh my god, that was such a good night we had last night." I'm like, "What?
What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, I'll be like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Well, you just like pushed me over to the side and like spoon fucked me." I'm like, nope, I don't remember that." And yeah, they did fully like I do the full thing and finish and everything, and then roll over and continue to sleep while I'm asleep. It's really weird. My ex hated it. My ex thought it was the worst thing ever. She thought I was like trying to sleep rape her, which I had no idea about at all.
This was never brought up at like dinner.
No, this isn't really a dinner topic.
Maybe breakfast over some waffles.
Pretty much breakfast. It was like if you ever do that again, I'm like, what? Do what? You tried to sleep with me last night. I have no recollection of that whatsoever. Just whack me in the face somewhere, and then I'll wake up. Hopefully, I don't know. Is it like sleepwalking though? It might be like, oh, if don't wake up a sleepwalker, otherwise you could mentally scar them or whatever.
I don't know.
That's weird.
It just brings me back to the bed. She says I come out, like I'll be sitting in the dark, and I'll be sitting on this couch because our bedroom's like right across
Yeah.
from the living room. So like the door will be open, and I'll just be mumbling stuff to myself and smoking a cigarette. But like I burn myself, like I burn myself all the fucking time. I can't show you, but right on my thigh, right here. I don't want to like take my pants off to show you this, but there's a big burn. There's a big burn because I'll just let the cigarette sit here like this, and I'll just be sitting there like this. Like she showed me a video. I'm just sitting here like this.
Wow, she's got a video recording.
Mumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a video of me. I'll maybe we'll do another episode of this, and I'll show it. I'll get the videos and everything.
Yeah.
But like she's taking recordings of me and videos of me, and I just sit there in the dark, mumbling to myself like a fucking psychopath. In the dark with the cigarette just burning away. Like, I won't be smoking it. I'll actually get up, and you know how often, like I just had trouble finding a fucking lighter now, but somehow I can find a lighter while sleepwalking.
While sleepwalking.
Come up to the living room with a cigarette, light the cigarette, smoke the cigarette, but like not even smoke it, just sit here like this with it. Like literally, I'm just sitting here like this, and it's just burning away until it like burns like in my fingers.
Yeah, and then you drop it and it falls on your fucking. Oh god.
Like on the palms of my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Well, that's. I think the worst other thing that I do is I sleep talk. I have like conversations, and they're like incoherent as fuck.
That's the other thing with the sleep. I scream in my sleep.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Like night terrors.
No, I know night terrors. I was being sarcastic.
Sleep. No, I swear to fucking God, I scream, I cry, I laugh.
That's crazy.
Dude, it's fucking nuts.
not to call you crazy, nuts. But
and you gotta think crazy. she's like what, like fucking 120 pounds. My girlfriend here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what, 230?
Oh god.
Like if I just like she's watching me in the living room in a dark room, mumbling to myself like some fucking Amityville shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck yeah, that's great. That's nuts. Should be
terrifying.
That would be for a little. Yeah.
You gotta see the video. I don't know where it is right now. I'll find the video and I'll show
get the video. Get it. Throw it on
creepy,
this.
Dude.
We could actually put it up as a separate post. Ryan's creepy mumbling in the dark.
Maybe that's what we focus our stream on, is our fucking weird social fucking shit. I think it'll get us some traction. Maybe I think people like focusing more on that. People be interested to learn more things about it, right?
Yeah, for sure. This could bring a whole other community, and realistically, this video could bring sort of a curious sort of a community in to have a look at us.
Yeah. See, I was diagnosed. I think when I was around 18, because I kept like I was drinking back then too. Like I don't drink at all anymore, and I think the last thing I drank like half a beer on a Father's Day like 3 years ago. Yeah, I got sick. Like I get sick if I drink now. You know what I mean? Like it's not
like your liver's just over it.
Yeah, so I was on like bipolar meds and I was drinking back then, dude. I used to fucking like cops, ambulance, all the fucking time.
There was cops and ambulance recently. That was about a year. That was about a year ago, something like that. And
I was sick. Yeah.
Yeah, and you were sick and you had some vodkas. No, you were drinking. No, you were drinking some water, some sparkling water, some shit. I can't remember what it was. And then we heard like ambulances, and you were telling the cops in the ambulance to fuck off or something.
Yeah, I had a seizure.
That's right. What a life. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. It was good seeing y'all, and don't forget.
Sleeping.
Don't forget to
go.
Do another topic. We'll do another one.
Wait! I haven't finished the sleeping thing yet.
Oh, you haven't finished the sleeping thing? Okay, we won't finish.
So on top of the fucking night terrors and sleepwalking, when I do sleep, I'm gonna say it's probably never more than 4 hours at a time. And that's on a good night. I'm gonna say on average 3, and then I wake up, and then I have to go back to sleep, and then I wake up, and I have to go back to sleep.
So you know how you used to spend like 4 or 5 days straight awake and play computer games and stuff with us, and
Yeah.
then you'd disappear for like a week. We all assumed you were just getting like a week's worth of sleep. So that wasn't actually.
No,
like
I couldn't be. I couldn't handle.
It was like a
all
down
the people and shit.
It was like a down week. So you pretty much I think it was like every 2 or 3 weeks you'd have like a week straight where you wouldn't be on.
Yeah, that was the pattern there because I didn't,
Yeah, it was almost like a cycle.
my
It was almost.
medicine.
There was a few times where you did actually genuinely get sick and you were like hospitalized, and we didn't see you for like 2 weeks. And we're like, oh my god, where the hell is Ryan? We need our Ryan.
Yeah, no, dude, I have a lot of fucking health problems. Like I was in that coma when I was 20 something years old, and that took a fucking toll on my body. That's like I didn't even think was possible because when I just got out of the coma, I just felt better being able to walk. When I finally got my voice back after a year, I remember that shit?
That was really good timing because you just said I couldn't talk and then your audio cut out, so it sounded like nothing.
No, but like I remember when I talked like fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Like literally like this all the time.
Yeah.
That wasn't fucking fake. Like I wasn't faking that. I literally had no fucking voice.
Yeah.
For about a year after, then when the year point hit, I wasn't tired of it until like you see how I get these uppity rants. When I would do that when I had no voice, my voice would cut out, so I could only talk like this.
That's crazy.
Level. This is all I had. If I want anything above this, my voice would cut out like that. So like you know how like a ranty person, dude, it was getting fucking frustrating because I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to fucking talk and like I'm like.
Speaking of not being able to breathe, I have a major sinus issue where I can't breathe. I can't breathe properly through my nose 90% of the time.
Yeah, so those are the sleep problems that I have when I can't sleep when I'm in my normal or low mode, and then when I'm in my mania mode, I can't sleep at all.
Yeah. Is mania mode good or
I don't
bad?
get tired at all, right?
No, you don't. You look like you just got up and you've had like 15 energy drinks and you're ready to go. That's how much you're talking anyway.
Yeah, well, no. I really slept that well.
Well, you
I do have my medicine. I do have my medicine that helps. I do have some sleepers that I can take occasionally. But the problem is, anything I take to sleep stops working after a while. I've tried everything. The melatonin, St. John's wort, fucking warm milk, tea. I don't drink anything with like. I try not to drink anything with sugars in it after a certain time.
Try nutmeg. Try nutmeg in a tea.
I've done everything.
Have you tried nutmeg yet?
Every fucking thing. Everything.
Do you know what nutmeg is?
I know what nutmeg is. I know get you high as balls. I'm aware. I did a lot of stupid shit when I was younger.
Snort nutmeg. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. Snort.
It's not a good idea. Also, never put it in a Slurpee and try to drink it. It is impossible.
Try to drink what nutmeg?
Yeah. It's like a fucking. I was like 17. I put it in like a frozen fucking like slushy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a half ice frozen juice thing, and I dumped like fucking all this nutmeg in there. And
nutmeg's kind of like cinnamon in a way. It's kind of like cinnamon.
Yeah, it was just grainy as fuck. Anyways, so that's the topic of sleep.
Would have been nasty.
We're gonna cover next episode. What's the thing?
Oh god, are we gonna reset? Okay. Well, thanks for
wait.
talking.
We covered sleep with bipolar. What's the next thing?
I have no idea, but we've been going for like 45 minutes, so we can go now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Catch you next time.
More on this later.
More on this next time.